Prince Harry biographer and royal expert Angela Levin appeared on GB News where she attacked the Duke of Sussex's appearance at the GQ Awards and took issue with the gobbledegook speech he gave there. Ms Levin, who has spent long periods with the prince when writing a biography on him, claimed Harry and Meghan often acted as two separate people who were victims one day and gurus the next. Presenter Nigel Farage could be seen chuckling at the assessment delivered by Ms Levin, who wasted no niceties on the royal couple. Prince Harry made a surprise video appearance at the GQ Men of the Year Awards where the Duke dressed up in a tuxedo and presented the AstraZeneca team a Hero of the Year award. But during the ceremony, Prince Harry delivered a speech on vaccine hesitancy and misinformation being shared on social media. But Harry then took aim at news outlets and social media for feeding vaccine hesitancy and said, "At the same time, families around the world are being overwhelmed by masses of misinformation across news media and social media, where those who peddle in lies and fear are creating vaccine hesitancy, which in turn leads to divided communities and eroding trust. This is a system we need to break if we are to overcome COVID-19 and the risk of new variants." Mr. Farage invited Ms Levin onto his evening GB News show and asked why Harry did not shut up. She shared her thoughts and said, "Well, both he and Meghan are desperate to be on the front pages, and the less interest we take on them the more desperate they get. They divide themselves into two. One day they're both horrible victims and they've been hurt and wounded because people don't help them enough, because they can't do things for themselves. The next day, they are gurus and they have a world stage and they want to tell us all about everything. Now he's not a scientist, he is not an expert in any of these things, but I think he's just pushed to talk this gobbledegook. I mean, he did mention that he dislikes, as we just heard, the news media and the social media and they're peddling fears and lies. Well, he and Meghan peddled a few lies when they were talking to Oprah Winfrey, including the date that he got married on, which he said was 3 days earlier than it was. Ms Levin also took issue with Prince Harry ignoring journalists in Afghanistan and said the Duke had a narrow knowledge of what the media involves.